Hi everyone, welcome. Welcome to tonight's challah making and learning from the Parsha Vayera. We're so honored to be a part of Shabbat with everyone in the world, with all of you in the whole world. We're really excited that we can prepare this challah as part of something bigger and as part of being with all of you. So thank you and welcome. My name is Joanne and this is Aime, and we're going to be doing the challah together in the Parsha Vayera. So I'd just like to start, before we make the challah, I want to read to you because this event is actually connected with the Parsha this week, and we're going into Parsha Vayera. So I'm going to read the first part of Parsha Vayera. And if you guys have it, you can read it together. Vayera in Genesis 18. The Lord appeared to him by the terebinths. This is to Abraham. The Lord appeared to him by the terebinths of Mamre. He was sitting at the entrance of the tent as the day grew hot. Looking up, he saw 3 men standing near him. As soon as he saw them, he ran from the entrance of the tent to greet them, and bowing to the ground, he said, "My lords, if it please you, do not go on past your servant. Let a little water be brought. Bathe your feet and recline under the tree, and let me fetch a morsel of bread so that you may refresh yourselves. Then go on, seeing that you have come your servant's way." They replied, "Do as you said." And then, next verse, Abraham hastened into the tent to Sarah and said, "Quick, 3 seahs of choice flour, knead and make cakes." So we just thought that was really amazing that we're going to be making challah in connection with that scripture, with that verse. So we also want to have that sense of welcoming everyone into our tents tonight and preparing for the Shabbat. And that was so perfect timing, guys. Hi, we were just welcoming our guests. So come on in. That was awesome. Come on in and help us. Okay, so now what we want to do is take our mixing bowl. Remember, he had Sarah take her mixing bowl and start with 3 seahs of fine flour. Actually, it's really 7 cups of fine flour. Okay, so we're going to start with having a 1/4 cup of flour in your mixing bowl.
Just like this much?
Yeah, that's great. So put that in the bowl. A 1/4 cup in the bowl. And then we're going to add the sugar, 6 tablespoons of sugar. Next, we're going to get the water. And the water, friends, what we do is 2 cups of warm water. And the good way to do it, to get the right temperature, do 1 cup of boiling water and then 1 cup of regular water. And then we'll get 2 cups. And it's a good way to do it. You'll get the right temperature that way.
Room temperature water.
1 cup of hot water, which is the boiling water, but should be a little bit warm.
Warm, yes.
Yeah, perfect. Great. And next we're going to be adding the yeast, and it's 2 tablespoons of yeast. Can you imagine our foremother Sarah had to do this very quickly to get it ready for their guests? 1, 2. Okay, next we're going to add the flour. So 7 cups, but I generally add it 1 cup at a time. So that's good. That looks good. Just keep a watch on it. You might not have to add all of it because each flour and each quality is a little bit different. So it might be a little less or it might be a little bit more. 2 eggs, good. 2 eggs. 1 tablespoon of salt. And then just continue to mix. So I'm just going to put a little flour and then bring it out onto the table, onto the surface. When you're ready, you can do that. And then you just start to work it, to knead it. Yeah. It looks great. It looks really good. Did you try that with a little oil? Good. You got it? Good. You got her dough, right? Nice, nice. Yeah, so we oiled our bowl, and then we're gonna just put the dough in the bowl.